Hello everybody, welcome to grade 12 economics. I hope from the last time discussion about the workouts, you understand how you can calculate the output at socially optimum level and at the market level or at profit maximizing level. In today's tutorial, I add some two questions in order to increase your thinking ability on the concept of the market failure and externality. Hordoftoota Dorii Tube channel nageenyi keenya iddoo jirtanitti sinaa dhaqqabu. Kun barnoota ikoonomiksii kutaa 12ffaati. Mata duree keenya yeroo darbee irratti workoutii irratti externality market failure kan jedhu irratti socially optimum output level akkamitti akka barbaadanii fi profit maximize level output yookaan immoo at market output akkasumallee dead weight loss akkamitti akka calculate gootan ilaalleerra. Har'as gaaffilee lamaan takkan itti isinii dabala. Maaliif waa'ee market failure kanaa fi externality kana sirritti akka understand gootaniif jechuudha. Inni gaaffii tokko ol kaa'eera. Tarii national examitti gaaffii biraa isinii fiduu danda'a waan ta'eef nuti dursinee argamuu qabnaani. Let we continue. Don't forget to like and subscribe Dorii Tube channel. Question number 2, next to question number what we already did on last time. Suppose the manufacturer of a product X emits the pollution into the air. The marginal cost of producing X is given by, here's this formula, marginal cost is equal to 20 plus 0.8x. The external cost of polluting is estimated to be $50 per unit of X. This is the external damage or external cost. 50 means the marginal costing formula kana nu kennameefa pollution yookaan immoo external damage $15 jedha. The marginal revenue obtained from each unit of X is given by this formula. Formula kana immoo marginal revenue isinii kennameera. Gaaffii makanan duraati wal fakkaatan jechuudha. Akkaataan ittiin hojjennu gargar ta'uu danda'a malee. Show how the market equilibrium quantity at profit maximizing level, that means, is different from socially optimal level of output and calculates the welfare loss or dead weight loss. Gaaffii tokkoffaa kitaabni isinii kenne isa wajjiniin wal fakkaataniin. Kanaaf bifuma engadda calculate goone sanaan yookaan video darbe irratti hojjenne sanaan isa kanas hojjettuni. The solution for this one, what is the given here is the marginal cost is given here. External pollution or external cost is given, it is $50. Marginal revenue is also given here, 40 minus 0.6. This one it is given. So what is required? One is the market equilibrium quantity or maximizing output level at profit, socially optimal level, and welfare loss or dead weight loss. We find the profit maximizing level of output at market equilibrium. We equate the marginal cost to the marginal revenue. Komero darbe mal go to jechua marginal cost TV, marginal revenue equal go to energachuf profit maximizing level of output or the output at the market equilibrium. Market equilibrium output can argachuf marginal cost marginal revenue mal go to walkita go to nature. Then collect the like terms. Variable in one side, number in one side. Therefore 0.8 plus 0.6 means 1.4x. This is 40. 40 minus 20 means it is 20. Solve for x. X yamal go to solve go. 1.4 over x is equal to 120 over 1.4. Then you can get what? X, or that means the quantity of x keessan argattu jechuudha. So quantity of X in Kenya make 14.29. This is the output at profit maximizing level, or at market equilibrium is the quantity is 14.29. What is the next is the output at social optimum level. Social optimum level irratti immoo meeqa ta'a kan jedhu hojjenna. In order to get the output at socially optimum level means you should have to what? You should have to equate the marginal benefits, marginal social benefits is equal to marginal social cost. Make marginal the marginal social cost. Then you can get what? The output at optimal level of output. To find the socially optimum level of output, make marginal social cost is equal to marginal social benefit. So how you can get the marginal social cost? You know this formula. Marginal social cost means marginal cost or marginal private cost plus external cost. Marginal social cost in akkamitti argama? Marginal cost yookaan immoo marginal private cost fi external cost walitti dhaaduun. Marginal private cost yookaan immoo marginal cost fi external cost yoo walitti dhaane eenyuun marginal social cost kan argina jechuudha. Already marginal social cost function nu kennameera gubbaa irratti isa kana. This is the marginal social cost plus external cost means $15. So when you add this number, then you can get what? Marginal social cost is equal to 35 plus 0.8 cube or the output. Socially optimal level means, as I told you, it is the situation when marginal social cost is equal to marginal social benefit. Socially optimal level in yeroo akkamiti marginal social cost fi marginal social benefit yoo wal qixa ta'e. Baasiin hawaasni baasuu fi benefitiin hawaasni argatu yoo wal qixa ta'e socially optimum level jennaan iddoo sana jechuudha. But we didn't have the marginal social benefit. Marginal social benefit means it is nothing but it is equal with the marginal revenue. Equation yookaan gaaffii keenyarra marginal social benefit nu kenname hin jiru. Garuu marginal social benefit eenyu inni gara biraatiin marginal revenue waa jechuudha. Kanaaf amma socially optimal level argachuu salphaa. Eenyu qabna lachuu qabna. Eenyu marginal social cost qabna kinooti. Marginal social benefit qabna. Eenyu inni marginal revenue bakka buusna. Here marginal revenue bakka eenyutu buusna. Marginal benefit bakka buustu jechuudha. Setting marginal social cost equal to marginal social benefit. This is the marginal social cost. This is the marginal social benefit. Again, collect like terms. Collect like terms. Number in one side, variable in one side. Therefore, when you add variable in one side, 0.8 plus 0.6. 0.6, when you take this negative number to this side, it becomes what? Positive. Is equal to 40. Here 40 minus 35. Minus 35. 0.8 plus 0.6 means 1.4 cube is equal to 5. Solve for cube. Divide both sides by 1 over 1.4 over cube. Again 5 over 1.4. Then the quantity at socially optimum level is 3.57. And the output at market equilibrium, we already calculate this one on the above slide. It is 14.29. Kanaaf variable kara tokkotti fidattu walitti daatu variable kara tokkotti isa kana equation kanarraa jechuudha. 0.18 variable 0.6 variable kanaaf 0.6 kana gamanaan ceesisa. 0.8 irratti da'a. 35 tan ammoo gamanatti fida. 40 irraa hir'isa. lakkoofsa kana gamalachuu maaliif hirtu? Tokko tokko afurii gamalachuu yoo hirtan quantity argattu jechuudha. Quantity asitti arganni kun eenyuun? Social optimum level of output keenya meeqa ta'a jechuudha? 3.57 ta'a. At market equilibrium yookaan at profit level itti immoo already slide gubbaarratti finne meeqa finne turre? 14.29 finne jechuudha. So which one is the greater? At the market equilibrium or at socially optimum level? The output at the market equilibrium or at profit maximizing level is greater than the output at socially optimum level. Therefore, again, there is external negative externality. There is overproduction. Kanaaf maal hubanna? Outputting at equilibrium yookaan immoo at market level eenyu caalee jira? At social optimum level caalee jira. Yeroo kana immoo maal nutti agarsiisa jechuudha? External costing yookaan immoo negative externality akka jiru nutti maan jechuudha. Overproductionitu jira jechuudha. Social optimum level iddoo kana 3.57 garuu at market equilibrium producerin immoo itti supply bootaa go'u sana irratti 14.29. Kanaaf maal hubannaa asirraa jechuudha? Negative externality jira, overproduction jira jenna. When socially optimal level of output is less than the market equilibrium level, it indicates that there is over-allocation of the resource in the market. Resources are over-allocated, therefore it causes what? Market failure. Market failure to jira jechuudha. So jarri kun lama wal qixa ta'e output at socially optimal level fi at market equilibrium so wal qixa ta'e overproduction is in jiru, market failure is in jiru ture. But now there is what? The market failure due to the over what? Production. Okay, let's continue. The welfare loss is the difference between the total social cost at market output or at profit maximizing level of output and at socially optimum level of output. Welfare can have difference jara kana lamaan gidduu jechuudha. Welfare loss, you can find the total social cost at market equilibrium minus the total social cost at optimum level of output. Amma bifa yeroo darbe some it is different, some bit different from what we already did on the first video, but it is the same. The calculation it is the same, but this is a different formula. Kun formula adda addaatiin ufe malee akkaataa viidiyoo tokkoffaa irratti hojjenne wajjin sanaanis deemtanii hojjechuu hin dandeessu. Garuu akkamitti welfare loss dead weight loss akkamitti arganna kan jennu total social cost at market equilibrium yookaan at profit maximizing level of output fi total social cost at socially optimum level of output walirraa argasnaan jechuudha. How you can get the total social cost means at market equilibrium marginal private cost plus marginal external cost, then you can get total social cost. Total social cost you can baasii waligala hawaasni baase jechuun private cost, marginal private cost fi marginal external cost. Hawaasni kun waan lama baasaa jira. Meeshaa bituuf hin baasa. Demand isaa waan barbaadu ni bitataani. Akkasumas immoo sababa pollution yookaan faalama naannootiin baasii biraan baasee jira, external cost jira jechuudha. Waan lama jechuudha. Waligala inni kun maal jenna? Total social cost jenna. So total social cost at the market equilibrium or at profit maximizing level is here. This is the revenue function keenya inni kun. Then plus 10 is already what? External damage, which is already given. Kanaaf maal goona jechuudha 20 plus 0.8 times 14.29. 14.29 means we already calculate this one. Kana already calculate goone finneera. Ishii bakka buusnaa walitti daatu yeroo kana eenyu argattu. After you add those number, you can get what total social cost at market equilibrium, which is equal to 14.43. The next is how you can get the total social cost at socially optimum level of output. Again, we already calculate this one, 3.57 if in near. Bakka buusnaa jechuudha ammas. So, upon substitution, 20 plus 0.8, this equation, in place of Q, in place of Q1, this means we can substitute what? Socially optimal level bakka buusna ammoo. Socially optimal level slide tokkoffaa irratti duuba irratti calculate goonee meeqa finnee turre? 3.57 finnee turre. We already calculated this one, the socially optimal level, that it is 3.57 plus external cost, this one. So total social cost at socially optimum level, which is equal to 32.86. Now it is easy to what? Calculate the welfare loss or deadweight loss. Deadweight loss or welfare loss means total social cost at market equilibrium, this one, minus total social cost at socially optimal level of output, which is equal to 32.86. So after you subtract this number from this number, 41.43 minus 32.86, then you can get what? Welfare loss. This is deadweight loss. Deadweight loss Kenya jechuudha. So what implies this one? The welfare loss or deadweight loss 57, this means implies that there is an inefficient in the allocation of the resource in the market. That means there is overproduction. This overproduction causes the welfare loss. That is the deadweight loss here. Kanaaf overproduction in kun maal fide jechuudha? Inefficient market failure fide. Market failure jiraannan immoo deadweight loss jira. Kanaaf deadweight loss kun meeqa ta'e jechuudha? 8.57 ta'e jira jechuudha. This is all about for question number 2. Again, very similar question. Please practice by yourself this one. Suppose a factory generates noisy pollution that imposes external costs on the surrounding community. The marginal cost of the factory producing is given by marginal cost, which is given by this one, where Q represents the quantity produced. The external cost noisy pollution is equal to $8. This is external damage again. Marginal cost is given, external damage or external cost is given $8. The demand for the factory's product is given. This is the demand. Price is equal to 50 minus Q, where price represents the P represents the price. Egaa gaaffii tokkoo fi lama irraa kun immoo gargari. Somehow it is different from question number 1 and question number 2, what we already did. Listen carefully for this one. Then you are asked to calculate what? Calculate the market equilibrium, socially optimal level of outputs, and again the welfare loss or deadweight loss. Don't worry about this one. This question is maybe helps you for further increasing your thinking ability because it related to what? The questions that is given for you on your textbook. Kanaaf gaaffiin kun gaaffilee kamitti dhiyaata? Gaaffii kitaabni keessan isinii kenne. Gaaffii kanas isinii kennuu danda'a yoo barbaade. Kanaaf bifa adda addaatiin yoo understand gootan gaaffiin kamiyyuu yoo dhufe hojjechuu ni dandeessu. Wanti isin sodaattan hin jiru. Kanaaf irra darbinee gaaffii adda addaa hojjechaa jirra. Let we continue. So how you can get the market equilibrium Q or quantity, that is Q star. Given what is the given? Marginal cost is given 10 plus 0.5 Q. External cost is given $8 per unit. Demand function is given. Price is equal to 50 minus Q. The first step is how you can find the market equilibrium quantity is find the market equilibrium quantity here. How you can find? To find the market equilibrium, set the marginal cost is equal to the demand. Because when you get the demand means it is nothing but it is the marginal revenue. Demand yoo jennu maal marginal revenue keenyani gubbaarratti akka laallisanitti jechuudhaan marginal revenue xiqqoo waan baay'ee isinitti himuu irratti xiqqoo iskooppii keessanii ol ta'a waan ta'eef marginal demand jechuun marginal revenue jedhama. Total revenue ti ture. Total revenue derivative isaa kan jedhamu jira. Derivative isaa yoo fudhatame maal ta'a? Marginal revenue ta'a. That is the demand itti gadi bu'aa jechuudha. Demand ta'anii. Therefore, demand means marginal revenue. So, depending on the equation what we already did on question number 1, question number 2, in order to get the output at the market equilibrium, set the marginal cost is equal to the marginal revenue. Therefore, this is the marginal cost, this is the marginal revenue. In similar fashion, what we already did, collect like terms, variable in one side and a number on another side. 0.5 plus Q means 1.5 Q is equal to 40, 50 minus 10. Solve for Q, divide both sides by 1 over 1.5. Then you can get what? Output at the market equilibrium, which is equal to 26.7. Kanaaf maal goona jechuudha? Output at market equilibrium itti argachuuf marginal cost fi demanding jechuun kara biraatiin marginal revenue jechuudha. Marginal revenue wajjin wal qixa. Kanaaf profit maximizing level of output yeroo barbaannu immoo seerri isaa maal jedha? Marginal cost fi marginal revenue wal qixa godhii jedha. Kanaaf kun marginal cost yaa inni kun marginal revenue waa. Collect like termi variabiloota kara tokkotti fidi lakkoofsa kara tokkotti fidi. 0.5 QE yoo walirratti yoo hidhaatu 1.5 QE argatta. 50 10 yoo hir'istu 40 ta'a. QE as solve go'i. Tokko tuqaa 5 gama lachuu hiri meeqa argatta? 26.7 argatta. So 26.7 means the output at market equilibrium or at profit maximizing level. Okay, what is the next? Output at socially optimal level calculate go number. Step 2, find the socially optimal level of output. In order to get the socially output, first we should have to get the marginal social cost. How you get the marginal social cost? Marginal social cost means the marginal cost, that is the private cost plus external cost. So, socially optimal level of output means marginal social cost is equal to the demand. Why it is equal to the demand? Because it is the marginal revenue. Marginal revenue means, again, it is equal with the marginal benefits. Kanaaf, marginal social cost in demand wajjin wal qixa maaliif jennee demand jechuun eenyunni revenue marginal revenue waa isin hin jeera. Marginal revenue jechuun immoo yeroo darbe isinitti marginal revenue means it is equal with marginal benefitii wajjin wal qixa. Marginal social benefitii wajjin wal qixaana jechuudha. In fact of this one, here we have marginal social cost and the demand, that means the marginal revenue, or in other words, it means that marginal social benefit, this one. Therefore, when this is the marginal cost, 10 plus 0.5 Q means marginal cost plus external cost is 8. Therefore, this is the marginal social cost. This one. This is the marginal cost. This is the external cost. Marginal cost plus external cost means social marginal cost is equal to the demand. Here this one. Demand means marginal revenue. Marginal revenue means marginal social benefit. In similar fashion, again collect like terms, variable in one side and the number on another side. 0.5 plus Q means 1.5 Q is equal to 32. 50, not 32, I'm sorry. This is 50 minus, 50 minus 10. 10 means here, 50 minus 10. Therefore, this is become what? 40, not 10, not 32. Okay? This is 40, make it is 40. So when you divide both sides by 1.5, you can get approximately not this number, but you can get another number, which is approximately related to this number, more or less related to this one. Lakkoofsa kana maal gootu walitti daatu tokko tuqaa 5 argattu 50 kudhayyoo irratti meeqa ta'a 40. This is not 32, it is 40. Okay, make it is 40, 40 ta'a. Kanaaf gama lachuu tokko tuqaa 5 40 irra tokko tuqaa 5 yoo hirtan lakkoofsa biraatti argattu yookaan kana ta'a. Check irra deebi'aati. I'm sorry for this one. Maybe approx it is related to near to this number. So this is what socially optimal level, but we already get what the output at the market equilibrium irratti slide darbe irratti filneerra. Ammas maaltu jira jechuudha socially output levelin eenyu gadi at market equilibrium iti gadi. Kanaaf maaltu akka jiru nu agarsiisa jechuudha. There is dead weight loss again, or there is overproduction. Market inefficiency jiraachuu nu agarsiisa jechuudha ammas. Step 3, calculate the welfare loss. Welfare loss is the difference between total surplus, that is at market equilibrium, and at socially optimal level. At market equilibrium, iddo maalitti equilibrium market irratti marginal cost keenya calculate goona. Kun formula marginal cost iti. Kanaaf already Q arganne irra waan ta'eef bakka buusna. We substitute in place of Q, which is equal to 10 plus 0.5 into 26 times 6.7. This number is the value of what? The output at market equilibrium. We already calculate this one. Already calculate going if near slide darbirat. At market equilibrium, digdemija tuqa jaatorba finir. Kanaaf 0.5 euro by stand. When you multiply 0.5 this number and add 10, you can get the marginal cost, which approximately 23.34. External cost is already given. It is $8. Therefore, total cost means marginal cost plus external cost. Marginal cost plus external cost, it is total cost. Marginal cost is here. plus external cost is 8. When you add those two numbers, you can get what? 31.34. This is the total cost. Total costing keenya maal ta'a jechuudha? Marginal cost if external cost walitti daatu eenyu argattu? Total cost arganna. 31.34 argattu jechuudha. Total revenue means it is nothing. Price times quantity. Total revenue jechuun immoo price fi quantity waliin baay'isu. Price qabna moo hin qabnu? Qabna. Already nuu kenna demand function jennee kennamaa irratti nuu kenneera. Price is equal to 50 times QJ isinii kenneera. Kanaaf revenue jechuun immoo maal? Price fi quantity waliin baay'isna. So pricing already kana waan ta'eef quantity an baay'isna jechuudha. Lakkoofsa kana eenyuun baay'isna? Quantity an baay'isna. Price is here. The value of price is already given. Times is a quantity. Therefore, this is what? Here this is price because here it is given by this equation. Times quantity. Here multiplied by the quantity. Quantity at the market equilibrium. 50 minus Q at star at maximum output at equilibrium. At equilibrium, quantity is how many? We already calculate it. It is 26.67. Bakka buusna jechuudha. Iddoo eenyu? Iddoo kiwwii bakka buusna. Already calculate goonii and draft finne sana. 56 minus this number means again we have multiplied by the quantity. Multiplied by the quantity. Quantity sheet and calculate at the market equilibrium is baay'isna. After you subtract this number and multiplied by this number, then you can get what? The total revenue, which is equal to 640.89. How you can get the consumer surplus? Consumer surplus means the difference between total revenue minus total cost. Consumer surplus is barbaadna jechuudha. Consumer surplus immoo akkamitti barbaadama? Total revenue irraa total cost hir'isnaan. Total revenue already qabna. Here we already have the total revenue. Again, here we have already the total cost. Therefore, the difference between those two numbers, the difference between this number and this number gives the consumer surplus. Consumer surplus nu kenna jechuudha. Garaagarummaan total revenue fi total cost gidduu jiru eenyu nu kenna? Consumer surplus nu kenna jechuudha. Consumer surplus at market equilibrium. Consumer surplus at market equilibrium. What is the next? We should have to calculate again the consumer surplus at socially optimal level. Hanittaan immoo nuti hojjechuu qabnu amma already consumer surplus arganneera. At market equilibrium irratti arganneera. Kanittaan immoo eenyu barbaanna? Consumer surplus at socially optimum level barbaanna. At QS irratti immoo barbaanna. We already get what? The consumer surplus at market equilibrium. Therefore, the next is we should have to calculate the consumer surplus at socially optimal level of output. At socially optimal level of output, again, the marginal cost is already given by this formula. The marginal cost here, in place of Q, you can substitute the value of social optimal level of output, that is 21.3. So the marginal cost is this one. External cost is already given. Now again, it is easy to calculate what? The total cost. Total cost keenya immoo salphaatti arganna. Total cost jechuun maal jechuudha? Marginal cost plus external cost. Marginal cost asii qabna, external cost asii qabna walitti daatu. When you add those number, you can get 29.67. How you can get the total revenue? Total revenue, as we already did, price times quantity of socially optimal level. Price function here, this one. This is the price function which is given for us. times quantity at optimum level. Therefore, in place of Q, we can substitute socially optimum level of output, which is 21.33. So 50, shantamarra eenyu irra jechuudha. Socially optimal level of output multiplied by socially optimal level of output ittiin baay'isna. Lakkoofsa kana walirraa irristanii isa kana yoo baay'istan at the end then you can get what? 621.78. This is the total revenue. The total revenue. Now it is easy to what? Calculate consumer surplus. Consumer surplus means the difference between total revenue and the total cost. Total revenue is here 621.76. Total cost means 29.67. Therefore, the difference between those two numbers is approximately 592.11. Now the consumer surplus at socially optimum level is here this one. The consumer surplus at market equilibrium is this number. Consumer surplus at market equilibrium we already calculated. Kubbar calculate gone arganne bira darbinera. Consumer surplus kana finne bira darbinera. It is 609.55 finne. Consumer surplus at socially maximum or socially optimum level of output irrattis kinu finne. Now we are going to calculate what? The welfare or deadweight loss. Deadweight loss, how you can get consumer surplus at market equilibrium minus the consumer surplus at socially optimum level. Consumer surplus at market equilibrium irra eenyu irrisna consumer surplus socially optimum level iddoo ta'e sanarra irrisna jechuudha. So this number minus this number, that means 609.55 minus 592.11. Then you can get what? Deadweight loss, which is approximately 17.44. This is the deadweight loss or welfare loss. More deadweight loss you can welfare loss kenyas arganneera jechuudha. So this is how you can what? Calculate the socially optimum level, mark at the equilibrium level, and again how you can calculate the welfare loss or deadweight loss. Kana fakkaata jechuudha walii galatti. Again we can express this one if you want in graphical notation. Kana karamitti jijjiiruu hin dandeessu, graphitti jijjiirtanii ilaaluu hin dandeessu jechuudha. Because we already learned how you can draw the graph of the demand, social marginal cost, social marginal benefit, private marginal cost, and private marginal benefit. Isaan kana laalleerra. Graphitti jijjiiruu hin dandeessuun isa kana. How you can convert this one into graphical expression? Here we already have what? The marginal social cost. Here 21.13 means socially optimum level of output, and 26.67 means at market equilibrium. And this is the price. How you can get the price? The price formula is given here. The demand one. Demand curve is already by this one. So how you can get the value of P? Put socially optimum level of output in place of Q, and at market equilibrium in place of Q. Kanaf price salphaatti argattu. Akkamitti argattu? Formulaan kun already duraan isinii kenname. Function demand isinii kenname. Kanarraa eenyu argachuu hin dandeenya? Price argachuu hin dandeenya. Eenyu bakka buusne? Market equilibrium output fi socially optimal level of output bakka buusne. Fakkeenyaaf at market equilibrium output yoo bakka buusnu when you substitute the value of market equilibrium quantity, that is 26, this one, 26.67 in place of this one, puts the value of 26.67 in place of Q, subtract 15, then you can get what? P. P is 23.33. 23.33 means this one. Again, in order to get the price at socially optimum level at this one, put this number in place of Q here, then you can get what? 50 minus this number means 28.67. 28.67 kan argattu jechuudha. Kun pricing formulaati yookiin nameera jira waan ta'eef outputii at market equilibrium qabdu lakkoofsa kana iddoo kana buusaa 50 irraa hir'isaa eenyu argattu 23.33 argattu 23.33 ishii tan argattu ittaan immoo eenyu bakka buustu socially optimum level bakka buustu calculate goonii finni duraan we already calculated on the above slide. So bakka buusaa iddoo kana fidaa 50 irraa hir'isaa yoo wal irraa hir'istan 28.67 argattu isa kana jechuudha. So bifa kanaatti maal gochuu ni dandeenya? Graphically anillee express gochuu ni dandeessu. It is very easy to draw this one. Yes, this is the price line. Again, horizontally we have the output. This is the demand. This is marginal social cost. Again, we have what? Marginal private cost. This is equilibrium, socially optimum level. Socially optimum level. At market equilibrium means this one. Here. Here. So this is 21 at socially optimum level. This is 26. Price as this one is, it is 28. It is easy to draw this one, 28. Price at market equilibrium means it is 23.33, 23 here. And then how you can get the dead weight loss means here, this is the dead weight loss. This area is dead weight loss. Therefore, here this is dead weight loss. This is the simplest way how you can draw what? The graph of the negative externality. Negative externality. People can hala salbata indi kaasuu ni dandeessu. So this is all about what? The externality and the market failures under chapter 3. I hope you can get an important point understanding on this one. I will continue for the next time by another video. Thank you for today.